and welcome to the show. We are live at Newsline Media. She's my guest and we'll be discussing some serious topics. Please, Rachel. Pauline may introduce, but I feel like you can do a better job there.
Okay. So hi guys, I'm Rachel TGB and I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me kwa show yako. I'm very excited as we dive into this. So yeah, have fun, get educated, and tukipost tunaweza tupata comments zako tujue, because we don't of course know everything. We are just giving out, we are pointing out tudogo zenye tunajua. Yeah, thank you.
Kidogo tu, and let's to discuss sexual and reproductive health, and this is basically all about taking care of yourself, your body, your choices, and your future, physically, emotionally, yeah, that kind of thing, yeah.
Okay.
And when it comes to sex and relationships, many kids are having them, so I just actually felt like the need to address this situation from our point of view. Personally, me, have been good on my side, protecting my future. on God. But I just needed to hear what you had to say about the kind of questions that I'm about to post to you today. So are you ready for them?
I'm very ready.
All right.
Very ready.
So let's go to the first one.
Okay.
Do you think we as young people are truly informed, or are we just out here trying to figure things out?
Young, what is young to you, Kwanza? What age gap or age group?
Anyone who knows exactly they can do this kind of thing. Na feel as in young ni mtu anaanzia 15. 15 ndio watu wanakuwa introduced to like sexual health. So
okay.
14, 15 because class 6 tulisoma kuhusu reproductive systems.
40, yes, okay.
Yeah. So
14 kwenda hadi hapo 18. Okay, those ones they completely don't know what they are doing. And even nikiwa hiyo age, you don't of course know every measure to take. But right now we are very advantaged because tuko na everything. You can search for anything right now and you know how to go about with it. But you know the thing is, at times unapata, the time that I'm going for it, I haven't exactly like searched for. Okay, I've not. Nasema nisija research vizuri, mimi naenda hapo for the feeling, like I want to feel good, I want to enjoy that small time that I'm having, according to how long you last, but but on a 5 minutes of enjoyment, is it really worth kungangana na Kasades? Is it really worth kungangana na Gonorrhea for like just because of 2 minutes? You get me? So I feel like some wako informed like 70%, others know what they're doing. Because if I talk about mtu mwenye wako like 25, huyo ni mtu mwenye take measures vizuri. But squeeze is your age by the way.
Hata nilikuwa nataka ku break up hivyo ni kwamba tu 100% kwa sababu tuna live ile society yenye wase wako tu open to sex. Like sex is literally every single thing that we're going through. Every single day. So meaning hata mtoto
every day guys, nasty.
Unacheza madogo yako unachafua bwana. But check it. Maintain your celibacy, stick to God.
Daily bro. Hey.
But
sometimes let it breathe.
Next generation vile watu wanacheza manze. We have to be very realistic when we address this kind of thing. Na najua tu ni kitu moja. Yote inakuwa tamaa. Me personally ungeniuliza msemia, ningesema anyone between the age of 14 when we first learn about sexual health and reproduction, and then to anyone who's reaching their 35s, that is a young person.
Okay.
And funny thing, even the oldest ones, those that we assume that already know, don't even have a single knowledge about this sexual health and reproduction and
stuff. When you know one who doesn't know?
Yeah, I don't want to disclose anything, but isn't it
like kwa experience yetu tukaona huyu wenyewe huyu ajui kile anafanya.
Now, to be honest about everything that is going on side, watu wanafaa ku open na hii story.
Okay.
Now, which leads me to my second question. Say for example, ungekuwa na chance ya kuwa na anything to relate with sexual health and reproduction, knowing what we are going through as people and human guys, what will you like advise? What will you do to change ama to uplift the sexual and health and reproductive? Like say for example, me personally ningesema maybe twende tufunzane shule to make sexual health awareness, to every single school tufunze chenye watu walishindwa kusoma, unaona. But pia kuna hizi stories za contraceptives, family planning, unaona. Those are the kind of like sexual reproduction lessons I need to like hear from. What's your insight on this?
The way you said, like we educate people about it. Kuna very many specialists sahi. Unaona, like how we used to have mentors in high school to come talk to us and all that. I feel like tunafaa kuwa na schools not just calling mentors wenye watakusaidia kimasomo. Call people who can help our kids out there, cause unapata that mtu ako form 2 already, like ashapata amepigwa ball, so anafaa kutoka shule kituka hiyo for some year, like for some time ndio aweze ku cater for the kid. You know, at one time in our high school, let me tell you, there's a girl who was actually pregnant and she was in form 1 or form 2, I don't recall.
Yes.
That was way back. Okay, not like way back. Not that like
you know, like old.
Yeah, like how long ago? Like 4 years ago. There's a girl who was pregnant and haikuwa inaonekana. So this girl, she was being given heavy duties. Okay, not heavy. Alikuwa na duty. As you know, high school ulikuwa na duty nini. So alikuwa ameassigniwa duty ya kuosha class. Akamimba nikadogo.
Wallahi.
Nikadogo like haikuwa inaonekana. Hata mimi bedeni nikiwa kwa my mom told me as much as I look like I'm big. She told me like I was small. Like really small. People didn't even know she was. I'm just putting it out there. So I'm very relaxed. So this girl akona ball, amedanganyana, like ako sawa nini. So one time she starts experiencing the pain. She had said that akona ball ya like 2 months. Alikuwa ameambia mwalimu fulani hapo. There's a lady, she used to be called, I don't, is it Madam Kimondo? She was very nice. You could go and talk to her and all that. Not of course everyone, but she used to be my friend or something. So amemwambia ni 2 months. The girl akaanza ku experience pain. Kumbe 2 months kwake ni how many months? The 9 months.
Whoa.
She almost gave birth in school. Ilibidi like wamehari things nini akakujiangu. I don't know if she gave the process in school or something. Sikuelewa vizuri what happened, but the point is she's a form 2.
She's a form 2.
Form 2 or form 1. I think the form 1 block, because our classes used to do gradual levels was hapo chini, and I remember that was form 1 block. For form 1 to have sex and to actually have a child at that age, maybe hapo najua what I can do to prevent me having a child. You get? I'm not saying that it is right for a form 1 to have sex, but kuna ile maybe if she knew what I could do, or maybe she was forced into it, we don't know.
Okay.
There's so much going on. You should teach our ladies and our gents how to act and how to do things, because maybe she was forced, maybe it was a right for their home by the way, because mimi nilikuwa nasomea Laikipia. So naona uko maybe
this is a baridi
manze, so labda uko wameambiwa kwao mkifika this certain age it's okay for you, like ukipata mtoto nini you can get a family, nini tutakuchukulia no problem.
Okay.
You get me? So my thing is maybe some people are misinformed. Kabla ya kutoletea watu wa kuambianga mtu vile utapata wacha Sunday moja ama Saturday moja watu useni wako free mkuja wanaongeleshia kuhusu how you're going to help yourselves, because this generation we are in is not your time ya wazazi wetu penye ungeambiwa that no don't, kuna ule mwenye utamwambia no don't, but atakueleza kama nani tunaniambia
holding that thought. Hata ningetaka kukumbuka tu manze, unasahau kuna zile times zenye we used to have like the older generation, you know. Our parents back then used to be very strict, because you know you can't just go around just messing around with anyone, you know. The value of sex, you know, it's valuable because
sacred.
Because even as we speak from its origin, this was a gift given to us from God for matrimony, you know. But living in the society that we live now, wase wengi wameanza ku get blindsided na what it actually means, you know. I would like to get back to whatever you just said. Talking about this chick mwenye alikuwa na dumbo na hakuweza ku make it through vizuri. So like nilikuwa tu na swali yenye ningetaka kuuliza like ni nini yenye like from that perspective, what is it that, let's just flip this, what interesting thing would you like anyone to know about a female's body? Because most men just assume that ako na nyash, ako hapo anavanga hivi ndio tumshike, unaona. And I really need to get that insight from you, like what's one thing you wish guys actually understood about women's bodies or cycles?
Cycles, yeah, you meant so.
Yeah, like menses.
Okay. Number one, kwanza about our bodies. We all have different shapes, forms, and everything.
Yes.
But the coochie is one. As much as it's one, okay, it also has different shapes and all that.
Yeah.
Don't ask me how I know.
I'm just a girl.
I
don't even know.
You don't know. No, but I feel like when a man is coming to you as a lady, imagine don't just come to me because I have nyash.
Yeah, for sure.
Imagine just don't be that selfish. Don't just be there to hit, because there's a way. Like, at least get to even know how a female body works. You get me?
Yeah.
It's very pretty when you see that a man is actually invested in not just wanting to get this and go.
Yeah. For sure.
Even wanting to understand how do you feel when I even hata nikikushika mabega unasikia aje. Unaniget? Because some people, they don't even give you that time. Yeah. Okay, this the foreplay before I used to, but I don't know right now.
Pastor will change.
Kitambo wewe. Unapata kuna mtu mwenye hata hana hiyo time. Kuja nini vile iko. You don't do that. Like, at least get to understand her well.
Yeah.
And then the thing is, when God was creating sex, He wasn't creating it for you to have it with everyone. He knew the repercussions of having sex, because sex is not just sex. Sex kuna pia exchange of energy.
Yeah, exchange of energy.
You get, and as we are, kuna vitu mingi usiende tu kimpea. Muulize what nini unataka pale apart from me kukupea, what is it that you're here for?
Nikukuza nikwambia nataka ku Bible study manze. Lakini niko isa. I am interested but I want to Bible study.
Are you Bible study or body studying? Pick it. Are you body studying or are you Bible studying? Mimi ukikuja na kuspray insecticides.
Hey. Well, boys, as you've heard from the pretty lady here, Miss Rachel, she's just told you directly not to give yourself.
Oh, even for the men, you're a dying babe, okay? Umesikia? Niangalie wewe naambia. Usikubali mtu akufanyie usikie so sawa.
Sexual health reproduction is one of the most critical human aspects about yourself. And one thing you need to understand, unafaa kuwa very careful with the choices that you make for yourself, because if you're not careful with the sexual health now, kuna consequences zenye zinakuanga. May it be spiritual, may it be emotional, may it be like physical. But I'd address this in a very clear point. Just know who you engage with. Always value yourself and your worth. Just take care of yourself and know how to maintain a good sexual health.